What's good? Welcome back to another video. If you guys are new here, my name is Santos. If you guys are returning subscribers, what's good, fam? Thank you guys for the continuous support and welcome back to another video. So I have a lot to get through in this video, so let's get right into it. First and foremost, I just want to start this video by saying hello to all of my new followers. What's good, y'all? We are fastly approaching the 200 mark, y'all. I feel like I've been in the hundreds forever. So now that we're approaching the 200 mark, guys, I have been so inspired to keep on pushing through with my YouTube career. So thank you guys for all the love and support, and thank you guys for, joining the Ignitions family. So in today's video, guys, we created this beautiful look. Like, when I tell you I've been looking at myself for the last hour, I'm like, ugh, I did that. So I had no creative direction when it came to this. I literally just wanted to play, and I knew that I wanted to do something a little bit more bolder because our next look is definitely going to be a soft glam, because I've been getting a lot of requests for soft glam looks. I'm sorry, guys. I am just not a brown kind of person, so just bear with me with the natural looks. It takes a lot for me to do a natural look because it's just not inspiring to me. I love color. This channel is about, the dramatics and the colors and the expression and the artistry and all of that. So if you guys are lovers of any of what I just said, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. So in today's video, we are going to be featuring the Bperfect Carnival 3 palette in collaborations with Staceymariemua. If you guys don't know who Staceymariemua is, I will link her IG down below. She's a talented and phenomenal UK-based makeup artist, and I have used a lot of her skill sets or her recommendations or her techniques on my channel because she's just amazing, and it's really leveled up my own artistry. So go check her out. So if you guys haven't seen the color story to this palette, let's go ahead and introduce you to that. So this is the beautiful palette. Like, you have an array of colors. And the thing about this palette is that beyond it having a lot of eyeshadows in it, y'all, the pigmentation in these palettes are just out of this world. And I was literally playing with this today, and I was like, maybe I should get a backup because I don't know how long they're gonna keep this in the lineup. This is the volume 3 palette, and they're already up to the 4th, and I'm sure that Staceymariemua and Bperfect are going to collaborate this year to bring us another Carnival palette. So I might have to get another one of these just to have it in my palette, because I can create any look to this palette. Especially, this can be a supportive palette. When I say supportive, when you have an actual palette that you buy, and you're looking at maybe a yellow and the yellow is not popping, you can always guarantee that to know that this will always deliver. So you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, guys, if you guys want to learn how to create this look, stay tuned for the tutorial portion of this video. If you guys have any questions, you guys already know, sound off down below. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying my content, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the Ignitions family. Don't forget to spread the word on your new favorite influencer. And yeah, without further ado, guys, enjoy the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later. What's good, y'all? You guys already know, jumping right into voiceover. So here is a close-up shot of today's look. So let's go ahead and recreate this look. Alright, guys, so jumping right into our eyeshadow base, we are going to be using the P.Louise eyeshadow base in Rumor number 2. If you guys are new here, welcome. This is my favorite eyeshadow base, and definitely one for any makeup collector because it truly makes your eyeshadows stand out and come out true to pigment. I am going to be using a kabuki style brush, eyeshadow brush, to push in the base, and y'all, this has changed up my application when it comes to this product. It really just pushes in really nicely and almost gives you that airbrush look to the eye. So I am going to link that brush down below. So jumping right into our featured eyeshadow palette, we are using the Bperfect Cosmetics Carnival 3 palette. And we are going to be going into our first shade, which is Cocoa. Cocoa is a beautiful reddish brown. So you want to go ahead and pack this on until you have your desired shade. I am working with my actual eye shape. I am going for more of a rounded doll eye look. So I am just going to play with the actual shape of my eye. So I am going to go into our second shade, which is going to be Ginger. And this is what's going to actually start building our fade. I do want to let you guys know, don't worry too much about the intensity of the first shade and the second shade. We are going to go back and reapply these shades. We just want to initially start the blend. So this is what we are doing. So carefully go ahead and put half of your brush, well, excuse me, 50% of the eyeshadow on the skin and 50% of the eyeshadow right on the first eyeshadow to start creating that fade. So let's get into our third further blending color. We are going to be using Sand. Sand is a beautiful like orangey brown color, and this is going to be our last transition color. So now we are just going to go in and reapply everything. So we're going to start off with, again, with that Cocoa shade. We want to just make sure that the intensity is there, that nothing is gappy or, you know, skippy. And then we are going to go in with Ginger, and of course we are going to go with Sand. So just make sure that you are just layering and blending these until you have that desired fade. Guys, you already know baddies do not leave the house without blended eyeshadow, and that's on per. That is law, okay? So this is where we should be at. Everything is nice and seamless, but we still have enough definition to really give us that beautiful cut crease. So we are going to take our Garnier Fructis Marcel cleansing water, and I am going to cut my crease. So again, this is subjective to how dramatic you want your eyeshadow. If you want it, excuse me, your eye look, if you guys want it more natural, make sure you are staying in the proximity of your eyelid, okay? All right, so going into our next product, we are going to be using the P.Louise Acid Rain Paint in Bare Canvas, and that's what we are going to be cutting our crease with. So going back into the palette, I am going to be using Tahiti. Y'all see the pinky? The pinky's having a moment. It always wants some airtime. But going back into the shade, we are just packing down that Tahiti color right next to that Cocoa color. And now I just felt that that purple color wasn't giving enough, so I did go into Black Beach. Now guys, with this color, I am keeping it very hugged at the outer V. We are not moving this very high. I just wanted to give a little bit more depth to the eyeshadow look, so it didn't look so flat, but not darken it where it was gonna make it like very sultry. So just continue to make sure that you keep this very hugged and don't bring it out too far. So this is where we should be at. So jumping right into the palette, let's get into our eyelid shade. So we are going to be using Tahiti Green. There's a lot of Tahiti eyeshadows here. So guys, when I was recording this footage, the actual focus kept on going out. I don't know, it kept on focusing on my mirror, as you guys can see. All of my clips were like that, so these are the only little clips that I have of me packing on the eyeshadow. But nonetheless, the shadow is gorgeous. This is the second time I use this shade on my channel. Alright guys, so jumping right into our Too Faced Glitter Glue, we are just going to put that where we are going to apply this vanilla shade. And if you guys have never used this shade is a beautiful green, but in the palette it looks very champagne. It has that like silver kind of chill with that like reflex of green. It's just such a gorgeous, stunning color and really gave the look that the pop that it needed. So here is where we should be at. I am going to apply my brows and lashes off camera. The lashes that I did use again are the Leslie Marie Unreleased Lash. I'm sorry guys, you cannot get these, but it's still a gorgeous lash nonetheless. So jumping right into eyeliner, I did use two LA Girl liner. So the first one I did use was Vivid. Vivid was a little deep for what I wanted, so I did go in with the LA Pastel liner in Lavender just to slightly lighten up. I didn't want the complete lavender shade on me because it was too light. So mixing the two gave me the perfect waterline shade. So jumping right into mascara, I am using MAC Cosmetics Extended Play Lash Mascara. And y'all, First of all, I'm super focused, okay? I've been seeing my boo, Tatanisha, use this, and she truly inspired a bottom lash line moment. So shout outs to my boo. If you are watching, hey boo, thank you so much for inspiring. You already know I love you. Alright guys, so moving on to complexion, we are going to be jumping into my favorite oil of all times. This is the Pixi Vit C Priming Oil. Guys, I love this oil. I can attest to this oil for saving my skin. A few months ago, my skin was very dehydrated, and my skin, since using this, have made a 360 change. So I highly recommend this product for anybody that has normal to dry skin. It is bomb AF. Alright guys, if you've been following my makeup tutorials, you guys know I can't do anything without a color corrector, so here it is. This is the Lancôme Teint Idol color corrector in the color Peach. If you guys have any kind of discoloration and you guys want to elevate how your skin looks, you need a color corrector. Stop putting on a lot of concealer. Get yourself a color corrector, correct, and then do a concealer. You'll see that you're putting on a lot less makeup and your skin is going to look more realistic. I'm just saying, just trying to put you on. Alright guys, so for foundation, we are going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. My preferred method to apply this foundation is with a sponge. It just leaves a gorgeous radiance to the skin, and I love the coverage that it gives with a sponge. If you guys haven't seen my review on this foundation, I will link it on the screen as well as in the description bar down below. Go check it out if you guys want my full thoughts on this foundation. But nonetheless, this foundation is gorgeous. I love the coverage and I love the way it looks on the skin. It's very realistic. Alright guys, so jumping right into concealer, we are going to be using the new Morphe Filter Effects Radiant Concealer. So I am loving this concealer at the moment, guys. I'm not gonna hold you. This concealer is very light on the skin, but there's something about this concealer that I can't pinpoint that I love. I don't know. It gives this beautiful brightness, and it's very like airy on the skin, so it's very light, but I also like that you can build it up. It's just gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. I haven't seen a concealer perform like this in a while, but it's just the look. It is the look that it gives on the skin that I'm actually loving. So I am going to go in with a detailed brush, and you guys know I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup because that's just how we do on this channel. We are perfectionists because we are what? Baddies, okay? So this is where we should be at. We are going to be going into one of my favorite products to set the under eye. I am going to be using the Huda Beauty Baking Powder in the color Pound Cake. I am going to be using that with a powder puff. I do take off excess powder off on the back of my hand, and then I press it into the skin. Now, I'm going to let this footage rock, y'all, and I'm gonna let the product speak for itself. This under eye powder, like setting powder, is just amazing. It really truly does give you an airbrush under eye look, and there's really nothing else I can say about it when the footage really talks for itself. Like, the product is bomb. Okay, anyway, moving on to setting the rest of our face, we are gonna use the One Size Turn Up the Base Versatile Powder, and we are going to push this powder into our skin so we can get that buttery smooth skin that's advertised with this powder. So if you guys want to learn how to do that technique, it's really just pushing the powder into the skin without lifting the brush, and that's how you get that smooth airbrush finish with a decent amount of coverage and non-dryness. That's what I love about this powder, is that it's not very drying, at least on my skin. I can only speak for me. Alrighty, so I do like this powder. Alright guys, so moving on to that candlelight glow that I love. I'm going to be using the cream color base in Hush, and I'm going to put this anywhere I want to glow. Now, if you guys have never seen this product in action, this product delivers a beautiful softness to the skin. It is not like a very beaming highlight. This is going to give you skin. So this is perfect with the Charlotte Tilbury. If you guys are trying to find like a combo, this is that kind of skin-like combo that I love. And talking about skin, we're jumping right into our Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Mocha. This has a beautiful like brown gray undertone. This is going to be the most realistic skin tone or contour shade. This is gonna elevate your actual base because it's giving you a skin-like contour, because skin-like contours are more gray than not very warm. But let me tell you, get yourself this and it will elevate your foundation, period. 100%. I'm telling you guys, stop sleeping on the grayness and learn to build instead of just going right into a bronzer. I'm telling you, it will change your life. Anywho, so going on to blush, we are going to be using the Milani Luminoso blush. Y'all, this blush is fire, and I'm so mad that I'm just discovering it. Like, it is gorgeous, but we're not gonna stop here. The cheek is already popping, but we're gonna go a step further. So guys, I always encourage you guys to have fun with makeup, so I want to make this fun for me and you. So I am going to go right back into the palette, and I did pick up that vanilla shade. Y'all already know it has a beautiful green shift, and when I tell you it was disgustingly gorgeous, I was here for it, and it was a freaking vibe. Oh my god. Play with your makeup, guys. Have fun with it. Don't worry about people and what they need to say. Just do you, okay? We're here to do you. Alright guys, so jumping right back into the palette, we are going to work on our bottom lash line. So I am just packing on the color Fruity, and I built it until I couldn't build it anymore. So I am going to take my pinky. If you guys have never blended out your bottom lash line with your finger, y'all, the blend is unmatched. A brush can never do what your finger can do. In person, it just looks stunning and beautifully faded. If you guys try this technique, sound off and let me know what you guys think. I'm just trying to put y'all on, just saying. Anywho, so jumping right back into the palette, we are going to continue that blend. I am going to go ahead and mix Lilac and Tahiti, and I'm just going to buff that right into the already blended bottom lash line. And y'all, again, this was a whole freaking vibe. In person, it just looked so smoky, so sultry. It was giving, okay? It was giving. Anywho, so jumping right into lips, y'all, I'm gonna use my favorite lip liner at the moment. This is the Huda Beauty lip liner in Warm Brown. I'm just gonna overdraw my lips. You guys know I don't have no lips. And then I am going to go into an oldie but goodie. This is MAC Peach Stock. If you guys have never tried MAC Peach Stock, oh my god, this was like my favorite nude for like 5 years. Oh my god, I played this lipstick out. It's fire. And I also love the formulation. It's so nice. It's like it stays on all day. I love it. I am going to go back into the lip liner and just fade the lip liner into the lipstick, and that's what's going to give me that fuller appearance to my lip. And then I am gonna go into an old MAC lip gloss. This is the Pro Longwear lip gloss in Ready or Not. I had these on backup just because the color is gorgeous. I'm not a big fan of the formula because it was super thick, but the color was so nice. That's why I put the Fenty gloss on top of it, just to spread it out. And look at that nude. It's my perfect nude. Alright guys, so this is where we should be. So we are going to lastly set our face. We are going to be using the Fenty Beauty Zoomy Spray, and we're just gonna mist this all over our face. This is a very lightweight mist. I do enjoy it, but it's not a must-have for me. Alright guys, so we have reached the end. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. You guys already know. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Go ahead and share my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, y'all.